Welcome, welcome, beloved, beautiful women of the world. I am Dr. Angelika Christie, your host of the show, Your Radiant Life After 45. We talk about skills for healthy, happy, and prosperous women. I believe in a world where women are cherished and thrive because the world needs your light. And I help you discover and live your unique gift confidently and with pride. So with over 25 years of professional experience as a naturopathic doctor specializing in healthy aging, and as a lifestyle and relationship coach, I share my heart and my knowledge with you, together with that vast experience I have, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore. If this sounds good to you, please be here every Saturday at this time. This entire Win-Win Women.tv global platform is an amazing place where you can find everything that will help you in every area of life to uplift your life, to get information, to get better. Anyway, this is the only live platform for women only, global platform, where you have free access and can learn and experience different areas of your interest. Okay, without further ado, what I want to speak about today is your immune system. I don't know if it's in your area as well. Where I live, COVID is rising again. So this dreadful virus is, of course, constantly mutating and moving on and coming back and coming back. What to do about it? I want to talk about maybe the unrealized essential immune boosters that you may not even be really aware of, because sometimes, yes, we heard something and we think we know it, but then we need to become aware of it and apply it, right? Because knowledge by itself means nothing. Applied knowledge is what makes all of the difference. So it is easier than you may know to boost your immune system. And yet most know little about how to actually accomplish this. When we think about boosting our immune system, we usually think about vitamin C, right? And yes, it's true. Vitamin C, for example, when we get into the fall or into an area, or when we travel, we always think of how can I protect my immune system or boost my immune system. And the first thing we think of is vitamin C. And that's true. And yet our immune system responds to so much more and actually needs many more components to become and stay strong to fight off intruders. Like the many new and even the old mutating diseases that are attacking us, that we can just by touching, and because the world has grown together so much, so closely, that we are exposed more than ever before. So how do we get all of these attacks into our bodies? They come in tiny, tiny living organisms, bacteria and viruses. Just think back to the COVID-19 how it ravaged the entire world. And new variants are coming out all the time. Too many people got sick from that first wave. That included me. I got very sick from that first wave. And too many got ill from it, seriously ill. I got ill and I got seriously ill. I did not have to go to the hospital, but I was ill for a very long time. And actually it carried over to what is called now long COVID. It damaged a lot of things in my body. Didn't kill me though. So there's always hope, right? So too many people died from it. We all know this, right? And yet, not everybody got infected. And we never really know if or when we were exposed and how our bodies or your body may have been exposed and how it reacted and fought off all of these serious intruders, because it happens all the time. That your immune system never sleeps. Well, when you sleep, it recovers and it strengthens itself again. That's why sleep is so important. But I'm going a little bit more systematically through what boosts and fortifies and keeps your immune system strong. And so we will go through food items, the major vitamins in those food items, and you know them all, and then a couple of other things. So, and with coming back to COVID-19, whether you got infected or not, and if you got and you recovered, that spike protein that this COVID-19 virus planted into you, injected into your body, may have done damage that you may not even be aware of. Yet, like so many who suffer from what is called long COVID, like me, we just feel that we never really fully recovered. And then, like, I wanted to know, what is this? And so I made a number of doctor's appointments and found out that my lungs were affected. I don't have that same lung capacity anymore. There's scarring of my lungs, and my heart was a little bit damaged. Nothing is killing me, but there is damage, right? And that spike protein is still in my body, and that spike protein was reintroduced into my body through the vaccinations. Anyway, I don't want to go there. I don't want to get into a discussion about vaccinations. So coming back to what we want to talk about, what I want to share with you today is there is only one true protection from malicious and health or even life-threatening diseases that comes from bad, deadly bacteria or viruses. And that's our immune system. Our protection is our immune system. And when it comes to viruses, we have actually a very highly intelligent, adaptable, and aggressive life form that wants not only to survive, but to multiply and live off or even devour, and sometimes even kill its host as soon as it finds another host to move into. That's like a horror scene, right? Of a scene from a horror movie. And it is horrific. But you have no idea what's going on in your body when your immune system and those killer cells, those T cells, the macrophage, all of this is activated to attack, to get this intruder out of your body, gets it deactivated, killed, and eliminated. But these little buggers, mutations and adaptations and new species of those tiny living companions can make our life hell. Oh yes, they are also the good ones. Okay, so when I talk about bacteria, that's not only the bad bacteria and virus, but when it comes to a virus, I don't think they are good viruses. I have to look into that. Good bacteria, yes, we need it. We have a huge amount of good bacteria living within us, especially in our gut. And they are of utmost importance. So, but we don't go into gut health. You probably have heard about it. There's so much out on the internet today because of all of these different diets and the gut microbiome. I really haven't heard much about it a couple of years or 5 or 10 years ago, but today everybody's talking about a healthy gut microbiome. And, you know, also your gut is not just for digestion. Your gut health is connected to your brain as well. There is a direct communication between the two of them. So your brain health depends on your gut health as well. There is that brain axis. But I think I have talked about that in the previous episode. So you can find it in one of my previous episodes. What I want to do today especially is I want to focus on strengthening and how to strengthen and optimize the immune system. And in this episode, I want to share with you which foods contain the vitamins that help you and help your body to fortify your immune system and give you a fighting chance via your killer cells. Yes, you have a whole army. Yes, you have a whole army ready to fight at any moment. Out there to kill any intruder as soon as it gets into your body. And I'm not talking about the autoimmune diseases that an overactive immune system can attack itself, can attack your body. That's a whole different story. Today, I want to talk about what are the foods that help me build a strong immune system and what else. Okay, so food is life, and what you eat makes a difference in whether you build a healthy tissue and cells or stress out your cells by starving them of the essential nutrients because you are eating all this junk food or this packaged food or this homogenized and denatured food that has no living particles in them anymore, that are practically dead. Even what can look healthy on the outside can be very dead in the inside. For example, if you put a potato into the microwave oven and heat it up there, all of the enzymes are killed. When you leave that same potato out in a basket, maybe on your kitchen sink, that will start to sprout if you don't peel it and eat it. It has enzymes and life force in it that will make it create new potatoes. Okay, so we don't want to starve. We don't want to eat food or put stuff into our bodies that are not nutritious, that don't build cells, that don't produce life and health, but actually produce disease and death. So your cells are starving of essential nutrients if you don't give them the nutrients that it needs to renew healthy tissue and healthy organs for proper organ function. It's logical, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so here are some of the foods that have the nutrients your body really needs to keep your immune system strong. If your immune system has been compromised, starting to rebuild your immune system is paramount, and you can start today or tomorrow. Maybe you want to take out all of this packaged food and go to the farmer's market or to a place where you can buy. Best is really locally grown, organic fruits and vegetables and produce that is, that hasn't been treated with something that makes its shelf life, extend for a couple of weeks. No, kind of the old-fashioned way. Go to the market and buy your food within maybe that you can eat within a couple of days, not store and then look at it in another 2 weeks. So here are the major vitamins your body needs to build a strong immune system and countless other functions to keep your body healthy and strong. All right, so we all know about vitamin C, right? Foods high in vitamin C. Vitamin C is also known as ascorbic acid, and it is water-soluble. It is a water-soluble vitamin that acts as an antioxidant. So it protects your cells. So which foods are the highest in vitamin C? It may actually surprise you to know that just how many fruits and vegetables contain this essential nutrient, which you must get from your diet because your body cannot make enough on its own. And, you know, just getting it in a capsule is not really the best idea. Of course, we can supplement. That's why vitamins in a box or in a jar are called supplements. They are not the main food you want to, the main way how to want to get to these essential vitamins. It should be food, live food. For example, which fruit has more vitamin C than an orange? We always think of an orange when we come to vitamin C, right? Black currants, for example, are among the richest source of vitamin C. And then all types of berries, black currants, blackberries, acai, strawberries, raspberries, camus. I know some say camus, others say camus, berries, and so on. They're all great sources, as are kiwis, grapefruits, mangoes, pineapples, papaya, and guava. So I live in the Bahamas, so mango is still pretty much around, even though we're at the very end of summer, but I love mangoes in the summertime. Grapefruits and all of these citrus fruits, they come in more in the winter time. Pineapple, yes, and kiwi. Kiwi comes from which anyway, I don't remember right now, but kiwi has a very high percentage of vitamin C. It also has potassium, it has calcium, it has vitamin K and folate. How to consume it? Just eat it as a fruit. Maybe slice it in your salad, use it in a smoothie. However you eat it, kiwis are amazing. And then the leafy greens. Yes, the leafy greens are high in vitamin C, like kale and spinach. Potential benefits, they are also loaded with antioxidants, like the other one I just mentioned, like flavonoids and polyphenols and so vitamin C, and they have vitamin A and fiber and calcium, magnesium, and more. So these minerals are really also important, and you find them in fruits and in produce, in vegetables and salads, in leafy greens. And you know how to consume those. Make a big salad with mixed greens, maybe saute them. You can even do a soup. But when it comes to heating up anything, you lose some of the vitamins. Vitamin C, yes, not all vitamins. Okay, another one high in vitamin C is broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables. Then, of course, we know about grapefruits and tangerines and other citrus fruits. They are great. And they also have not just vitamin C, but they have folate and calcium and fiber and more. Then what people sometimes don't realize is that bell pepper, or, you know, the pepper, the red pepper, is one of the highest. It has so much vitamin C. It's amazing. It also has vitamin A and potassium, magnesium, and the B vitamins. You see, there is not just one vitamin in a fruit or in vegetables. There is a combination of it, but I'm just mentioning now those who are especially high in vitamin C. And of course, all berries, strawberries, you know, and with strawberries, you have to be a little bit careful. They also contain the highest amount of pesticides, unless they're organically grown. But even those, you have to wash. It's difficult to properly wash strawberries, and even more difficult to properly wash raspberries. I always have a problem with that. Okay, so eat them as a snack, eat them raw, add them to your yogurt. Kefir is very, very good to add them to, because that's such a healthy drink. Unless it's homogenized, then it's not so healthy anymore, because then it has lost its life force, so to speak. It doesn't have all of the everything that makes it so healthy for you. The enzymes. When the enzymes are all taken out, and that's what happens when you heat something, highly heated, homogenize it, you destroy the enzymes, and then it becomes a dead food. Okay, another one is pineapple. Pineapple is also high in vitamin C, and it has enzymes. It has bromelain and magnesium and the B vitamins as well. Honeydew is also high in vitamin C, and even tomatoes. Okay, I think I'm done with vitamin C because we are running out of time here. Very quickly, the best vitamin D is, the best sources are the flesh of fatty fish, right? Fish liver oils. Small amounts found in egg yolks, in cheese, in beef liver. Certain mushrooms contain a vitamin D2. In addition, some commercially sold mushrooms contain higher amounts of D2 due to intentionally being exposed to high amounts of ultraviolet light. Makes sense, right? Then, which foods give you the most vitamin E? Vitamin E, wheat germ oil, right? And of course, all of the nuts, the almonds, nuts and seeds, sunflower seed, pine nuts, then also avocado, peanut butter, but always get high grade, right? Fish, of course, and red bell peppers here as well. Okay, vitamin A, it's so important as well. So we have C, we have D, now we come to A. The leafy green vegetables, kale, spinach, broccoli, all orange and orange and yellow vegetables, actually. That includes, of course, carrots, sweet potatoes, pumpkin. Yeah, pumpkin season is coming up soon, right? Winter squash, summer squash, cantaloupe, mango, beef liver, fish oils, milk, eggs, all of that. Amazing, right? So I want to also add something that we often forget. Other important immune boosters. Go out into nature, bare feet. If you have a patch of grass, if you don't have it at home, go into the park, then take off your shoes and walk on the grass for at least 10 minutes. Walk on the grass and feel that energy, that all of these nutrients coming through the soles of your feet, feeding your body in such a good way. Okay, we are getting close here to having to close. We may go a little bit deeper into it in the next session I have, but sleep Sleep is an immune booster. You must have 7 or 8 hours of sleep. And the time between 10 o'clock in the night and 2 o'clock in the morning is where your body really repairs itself. It's the most important time to have a sound sleep, okay? And of course, not that sleep. And also your autonomic nervous system not always being turned on. Your sympathetic nervous system has you always ready to go. That needs to shut down. Only in your sympathetic nervous system, the opposite, kind of like the gas pedal is the sympathetic in a car and the brakes are the parasympathetic. So when you brake the gas, when you rest, then your body can restore itself. It makes total sense. Nature is so logical. So time off. Just have a couple of minutes of time off. Practice gratitude, even for 5 or 10 minutes a day. What are you grateful for? And feel that gratefulness. It boosts your immune system. It multiplies everything good in your body. Kindness. Do an act of kindness. Pick up the phone and do something nice for somebody. Yeah. And on the other hand, forgiveness. Who is it in your life that you are holding a ratchet with? I mean, who are holding some discord with? Why don't you just love it free, let it go? And even if you don't want to speak to the person right now, maybe at a later time, but the forgiveness of the person happens inside of you. It's a mental and emotional process of forgiveness and letting go. It heals you more than the other person. So you already know about meditation and prayer, how good it is for your brain and for your emotions and all of this. But your immune system thrives when you include every day a certain amount of time of prayer and meditation into your day. Okay. So, and then have a purpose, make progress on something that you care about. And did you know that did you know, or if you didn't know, just realize that the time from when you were 25, if you can think back of that time, to 55 is just as long as the time you have when you are 60 to 90, 30 years. It's the whole 3 decades, the whole package of time to create your best life. It can be magical because now actually it's your time. And with that, I am closing here right now because like my motto is always, you are magnificent. You are unique. Be your magnificent, unapologetic self. There's only one of you. Nobody else has ever lived before at any time in the history in world or the history of the universe and will ever live. You have been created by the one creator that created everything. And that creator lives within you. So you are so much more than you believe you are. Remember it. Yes? Remember it. I love you. Make it a beautiful day. And until we see each other again next Saturday. Bye-bye for now.